Hello everyone, SpeeDMan here, back with another episode of our Civilization 6 Let's Learn series. So we're going to go ahead and do a little more work on our Simon Bolivar run. Um, Episode may be a little shorter. It's probably going to be about 30-40 minutes most likely. But I'm going to try just being a little bit better about my recording timings.
New powers call
I have a
forth,
habit of
from
kind
the
of
barrel of
playing
muskets
on
to
and
flowers of fire in the
enjoying that
sky.
part of it, but then
Even the
realizing
quiet
that the
words of
videos end
newly
up being really
printed
long.
pages
So
hold
I
great
want to try to
changes
work on
within.
being a little bit better
The
about that.
world, once so vast and mysterious, has grown smaller and more familiar. Yet, there are always questions to be answered, faiths to be tested, and national identities to be formed. You could have followed the whims of your colleagues, Simon Bolivar. But instead you chose to become the liberator.
So I'll have you explore. There may just well be another city-state or something that I could utilize here. Because that's, let's see here, 10, 11, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 16, 19 gold per turn and envoys here. So that's not bad. So let's see here. First things first is let's consider our situation. Metal casting is going to be key. Yeah, we're starting to really develop and take hold of science here in this game, so that's really good. We're in a good position there. We're starting to become competitive with that in mind. I'm going to hold on to that, so that way I can make a, let's see here. And what's this one do? Production and building. So both, okay, so both of these do provide the same type of bonus. So I'll probably put him into that pile there, and then have him sleep. Walls, not a big deal. I will go ahead and start working on that. Just having a slightly faster bit of tempo and growth in these cities will be key. Even if it's not much, it's 2 gold, so that translate to, to production. But eventually, once I go down the civics tree a good bit, to a point where that will help, because that's 16 gold per turn. That actually is not bad. All wonders, that's not bad. I need to find where it is. There's a specific one I'm looking for. Basically, the ability is what gives... Oh, I know where it is. It's way further back. Naval tradition, right here. Harbor districts. So the more I build, these harbors will become a lot more viable. They'll actually end up providing a pretty significant amount of... Not yet. A pretty significant amount of production as well, and nice gold. So this helps. These things will continue to develop and really help me more and more as my empire just really strengthens. So here now I'm getting a shape of what Spain's empire looks like. He has power, renewable resources. So that tells me that he is in a good position. As I can tell, his science is okay, but mine's more advanced than his by a little bit. Better culture. Let's declare friendship. Now, where is this trader? Right here on Popayan. So that got done. That means trading post is done here. It's good. Let's see. Let's go Gran Colombia. route to a trade route all the way to here would be pretty good. That would just give me, you know, let's leave that. Let's cancel that and look out of that for a moment. So this whole area here is going to eventually need trade route capacity, because really what that's going to do is also I'll address the population part of it. So Ngaruawahia, not even sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I tried. I'm going to go ahead and ask for open borders with you. It's 3 gold. And it's 1 gold. So I can make more value out of that. Now, so I'll go ahead and hold on to my amenities for now. But now I can rotate around. We'll lean. Oh, they're right there. Let's see here. Receive. Okay, so I mean, that one's not bad, but there's probably another. There's an interesting plot of land here. Okay, so Spain kind of expands or extends all the way out up to here. Cardiff. Cities receive 2 harbors. Oh, okay, so that's why he has that. It's just harbors. I mean, that's not bad. It's definitely not bad. An industrial zone here. My military is definitely not impressive. But I guess it's impressive to you because you have a smaller military. My units are old generation, but it won't be old generation forever. Units are chosen promotion class gain 5 combat strength. We'll do. Oh, I know what to pick. Oh, it doesn't show. I'll go melee. Trade routes to you would be pretty good worth. So I'll just put a little extra value here because, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Okay, so you guys really want trade routes to me. It was a good thing I didn't put any gold or any diplomatic favor into that. That would have been really annoying.
And first Hephaestus makes a great and massive shield, and he forged on the shield 2 noble cities.
Well, good thing is I've got that. I've got pike and shot, so that's a good anti-cavalry unit. This is good. I can take that and then keep on getting closer to steel. So let's go ahead and make that my core direction. I'd like to get artillery earlier. The earlier I get artillery, the better. This will mean I will need to make a very dedicated focus on a few specific aspects. There's niter. Now that I have another trade route, though, I can go ahead and get one going here. 5 turns for a trader. That sounds cool with me. You are... That's still 6 turns. Okay, that's fine. But that brings that down a few turns because I would like to go ahead and get that industrial zone down. Earlier the better. Let's go ahead and I cannot build a dam because it requires, let's see here. I think it's because it requires the floodplains and I don't have that there. So I'll go ahead and remove that. There aren't that many floodplains in this particular position here. It'd be good to have the first encampment down. Preserve would be pretty, yeah, preserve would be pretty high cost and low benefit at this stage in the game. That would benefit me a good bit. Industrial zone's not going to do too much here. If I were to find, if Mexico City was in this game and I stole, or not stole, but if I took suzerainty of that, that would basically apply bonuses to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pretty much all of my empire. Which I think I would say, I would say, suffice to say, that's pretty damn good. So he's 45 combat strength. Let's go ahead and take just a quick little gander here. That is 55. So if I were to, it doesn't let me until I get actually into a war state. That's fine. As you can see, this is being buoyed up by that a good bit. That's part of the reason why his science per turn is pretty good, because early on he just had access to something that was very, very, very powerful. Let's see, diplomatic victory points. Yeah. I am starting to catch up, so it's not that bad. Science victory is very much doable. It's going to be a little bit of work. That's all. Getting the industrial zone here will be critical though, because that will apply benefits through my cities. So 4 core cities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these 4 cities for sure. And then if there's a way I can extend the bonuses out more, that would be even more more beneficial. So that's fine here. Harbor gets done pretty soon. Interesting. The game is not automatically putting me into a war state with either of them because I'm allies with both. So the game, I think, is kind of defaulting to not letting me
the extraordinary dreams.
to doing either. Which, I mean, is fine. I don't really need a military policy slot. I would much rather, to save to the game, I would much rather get this. Machinery. And then get then get steel. I would find more benefit in that. Don't really care about the archers. That's 2 turns anyway, so it's not really a big deal at all. So I'll loop you around this way and take you all the way through the north, and then we'll cycle into this area, and that would basically tell me if there's anything else going on here that I can learn from. So you need actually you need a lot of things. That gets done in 2 turns. That's +1, but once it's built, I can get another campus That'll actually be pretty useful. Culture's not doing too bad, really. I mean, yes, her culture game is very powerful, but I'd rather focus more on my specialization here. Science is going to be more critical here. So that's 19 turns, so I'll go ahead and get that going. That's going to be another, bunch of science coming in. So next 3 turns are going to provide a nice big yield of science. Let's see here. That has a completed campus. That has a completed campus. That's a completed campus. That's a completed campus. That's completed as well. It's 125. I could purchase that for cheaper. Get a +1. And then also try to get some other amenities here. So I could probably do that. I'll do that. You will work your way north more. I have 2 envoys. Now, power at this stage of the game isn't going to do much. And yes, I will likely have a dark industrial age, as I mentioned earlier. There's not very much I could do about that currently, the game state. If I could find another science, another one for science, that would be critical. So that's where this area might hold some yields here. Coupe settled over here too. Dude, fucking Coupe has some like really weird fucking places that he's just putting cities down, man.
A vast tomb lies.
That's finally got done. I'm glad that's done finally. Took forever. Let's see here. Now that's gonna make all of these tiles nice and decent. Yep. Mausoleum giving me a little bit of science, a little bit of faith, a little bit of culture. Great engineers have an additional charge. That is nice. Because then, let's see. If I were to place an industrial zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The campus. Industrial zone. Let's actually take this tile. Switched over. Industrial zone here. +2 would be better just for the raw benefit for the city, but it would apply for all of these other cities down south, and I would actually like to make use of that. It's going to do more for me. Plus, it'll get done in 13 turns. I can go ahead and buy the shipyard. That is 3 gold, so that'll be 3 production. That's going to give me a little bit of gold per turn and a little food. 1 production on all unimproved coast and lake tiles for this city. That's actually not really... Yeah, I'm going to buy that. That's actually really not bad at all, because that just boosted that 5 turns. Holy cow. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. We take those. That's about to get done. That's going to give me a nice chunk of science. I love the fact that Coupe has like some pretty decent stuff for the fact he has 58 science per turn. Like that's the thing. When you start the game right off the bat with sailing and shipbuilding, you can do a lot with that because you can just go straight up through the top tree, and your top tree is going to be pretty damn good. A pretty significant amount of stuff you could do with that. So we're going to bring you up and out. So let's see here. this city here, university is done. Perfect. Trader is going to get going. That's also perfect. Eventually I'll put an industrial zone in this city. And that'll be one that's going to have some nice benefits, so that's no problem. I would like to... put that down, because I could probably put a water park as well. Actually, no, a water park would have to be... I'm sorry. Water park would have to be next to a harbor, so that's fine. This will just keep some of the amenity problems down a little bit, so I don't mind doing that. It's not a bad upgrade, but Musketman would be decent. Like, his military is extremely strong, but he has very heavy walls, so that's why I'm just waiting. That's why I'm not fucking with him. I'm not doing anything major. I'm just waiting. Bandar Brunei. Really?
You must not lose faith.
Perfect. First city of mine to hit 10 population. That's really good. In this moment, I will... Actually, I will, let's see here, convert that tile. Delete that, convert that tile. Put an industrial zone. Ooh, an industrial zone here could be good. Industrial zone there would apply power. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still making one over there anyways, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It actually does work out for 2 reasons. Actually, no, I'm not going Magnus this game. That's right. So that's not going to be... Yeah. That's all right. +2 is actually good, but +3... 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or rather, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's kind of a no-brainer. That's just the outright 100% best place I could use for that. The aqueduct is good, but it's just going to help that city. Now I have another trade route available. Whoever's sending me a trade route. Actually, no, it wasn't that. It was more of that I got something done. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I'm just gonna let that complete first. That's gonna have way too much value for me at this stage of the game. Because you, for example, I'm going to utilize as an opportunity to gain some gold. So let's take a look here. Let's just go all. Bandar Brunei is going to give me a lot of gold. That's not a bad thing. 254 gold a turn is pretty fucking good. Tatabanya, not very good. That's okay. Now 18 gold and 2. Now that's a better one. That's one I can 100%, even if it's riskier because it's going through water, I'll go for it 100%. And you're just going to alert permanently. You, since you got the trader done, I'll just have to wrap around this way and see what's around here.
What gunpowder did for war, the printing press has done for the mind.
Good, so Forbidden City is available. Um, it's 18, it's 21, 21. Forbidden City would be faster in these cities. Let's gain sources. Since we have a governor title available. Not going to really need any more on Amani, not going to need any more on that. Let's do a quick math check here, just for a moment. Going to be getting... That's going to be 3 turns out. Camp improvements, +1 production and food, that's good. Lumber mills and rainforest, not bad. Grants the ability to see the amounts of all the resources in the world. I don't really understand that one very well, but that's not bad. Haciendas are okay. And that's 2 right there. 3, 4. So it was actually a good bit. Yeah, I would say that wouldn't be too bad. Bengala with great people points in this city. You're in the capital. We're producing a good bit of science and culture per turn. Now we're leading the game in science production right now. It's not bad at all. It's a pretty damn good thing to be doing at this stage. Because we're going to need to just take off, just full-scale take off on that end. Let's see. I have a nice amount of gold income, so a market wouldn't hurt. Another great merchant. Ooh. 3 envoys at this city-state. So I could go to a specific city-state and be like, yo, I want you. Boom. So like this one, I could just dump a bunch of envoys into and then immediately gain power from harbors. I mean, ooh, there's a lot I can do here. Ooh, that's exciting. All right, game, I see you. Is there anything you could do here? No, those aren't good. Those aren't good. Eventually at this stage of the game, really getting any that would be cool, but you know, not that big of a deal. Let's say this isn't bad. I'm not going to be making many more settlers, so that part of it. So basically, it would just be left tree. Um, although when I eventually declare war in the late game, having Victor will be good. So let's just take one more quick look. So that's 1 available right now. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. And then late game and end game will just give you, obviously, that stuff. But it's unlikely we'll get to that point because we're further back. And Thailand is in this area here, which is pretty advanced. So this city here, since you got done with campus research grants, that puts me in a good spot for this dude. I'm actually going to consider doing another one, or I may go ahead and get another trader going. That's 11 turns away. 7 turns. That's actually okay. That's not bad. So we'll go ahead and make another trader. Finish up this turn. I'll go ahead and appoint him, and then I will probably put him. Nope, I just doofed. God damn it. Oh, that's wasted turns. That's whatever. That's annoying. Trying to click out of that, and I completely forgot I was still attached to the character. It's fine. Let's see here. Where would it make sense for him to go? There aren't a whole lot of places for removals here. Let's see here. Oh wait, don't forget. Put a settler down here. Let's see, Great Merchant, that's good. I'm not worried about that. That's pretty damn powerful. Like, you could tell Coupe is going for the naval game. Has been, really. Yeah, I expected him to get that. A culture bomb, see, the thing is that in this particular situation, I have... Also, it would be really nice to pick up another science city-state. And I just have the feeling that Thailand has one probably somewhere around here. That's why I want to get over there. And I'm trying to save as much as I can, try to save these envoys.
In a market economy, however...
So... let's go ahead and shed some gold. Or not some gold, but some items here. Five gold per turn. That's fine. And what was it? Cyrus that? So let's say 20. 6 gold per turn. It's a bit more reasonable. A lot of those, it doesn't hurt. And just make our way back. all the way back up here. And yes, I understand. I'm definitely getting a dark age there. It's just very little I could do about that at this stage of the game. That would be a little bit of everything. Both of those are not really beneficial. Fishing boat's getting one production. That's good. Combat victory on use from early. Okay, so that's not bad. Yeah, that's definitely the most useful part of that is colonialism, of that part of colonialism. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I could probably do that because just having another spy is not a bad thing, really, right now. That would actually help me start to control the game just a little bit. Um, you will make a workshop. That's going to spend a lot of gold. It's amazing how much gold that is. But Forbidden City is actually going to be pretty quick to build here. While I'm at it, is there anything I could do? Actually, I'll go there into that. So that's 3 turns, and that would shave quite a few turns off of that, so that works fine. Overall, that's good, that's good. All right, I think that's a pretty good place to stop off at, but I want to thank everyone for your time. It's been a lot of fun doing this whole set of Let's Learn series. It's quite a bit of different recordings to work through, but it's a really enjoyable process, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, everyone, I want to thank you for your time. Hope you all have a great one. SpeeDMan out.